All right, good morning. I'm Coach Lorenzano, about to start this virtual meeting or virtual video that I'm going to send out for anybody that missed the parent meeting last night. Um, Again, I'm Coach Lorenzano. They call me Coach Lowe. Just a little real quick about me. I just got up here last year. This was my first season. It's going on my second season at the Fort. I'm excited about being here. I couldn't be more thrilled. My family, my girls play softball at the Fort. My wife teaches at the Fort, teaches math. So we're all in, and it's been a good first year. Looking forward to building a lot for the future. Really looking forward to building a lot for the future. The future is bright, and I'm very excited about being here. A little quick about my coaching background. Just started coaching. Started coaching at the University of Southern Mississippi as a graduate assistant. Moved on to Louisiana Tech University, and then my wife was a high school, just graduating college, and she was a high school basketball coach, and so decided to make that transition a couple of years later to come down to high school in Florida and coach high school football. So I've been coaching for about 20 years, and just really excited about being here. Um, so let's kind of get on with the presentation here, so I can keep it short and keep it quick for you guys and get all the information out that we need. So I'll be clicking back and forth to uh, different things, and let me and I'm bear with me because I'm working technology here that I'm not sure how to use, but I'm giving it a shot. So I'm going to share different things with you. Just go ahead and uh, follow along. All right. So right now you should be seeing up the presentation from Canva that I did. Let me click. All right. So these are important links. I'm gonna leave them up there for a little bit. We're gonna briefly go through the handbook summary later on in the presentation. So you should be looking at these important links right now. Please, if you have not, in which most of you haven't because you're watching this video, log into the second one. So parent player handbook, you're gonna have to review that, and I think there's this little signature at the end of it. The parent sign-in registration is the most important. That gives me your contact information, and it gives your kid credit that you actually came to the meeting virtually. So make sure you scan that and get on that. Sports U is how we're going to communicate from now on. I've been emailing out things. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to use Sports U app. So go ahead and hit the screen, hit the QR on the Sports U app, and then the sponsor packet. The sponsor packet is something we're going to talk about later. I want to kind of review it with you, but please go ahead and download that now so that when we're going, and you can follow along on your phone or follow along wherever you're watching. So I'm gonna leave those up for a couple seconds, but these are important and essential to have throughout this meeting, and they will be on Sports U as well. So you can always check back on Sports U, but I want you guys to kind of follow along with it now. So give a couple more seconds to scan those or take a picture of those, and you can scan them up later. So go ahead and do it again. Player parent handbook, parent sign-in registration, Sports U calendar, and sponsor packet. All right. So moving on with the presentation here, I'm going to scroll back to the beginning. Um, so again, just really talking about Fort D football, the tradition, the history. I love it. I love being here. And our coaches do too. And I want to introduce you to them. I know last night at the meeting, you guys could have met those guys. Trying to get this to play full screen without this kind of stuff up there, but I don't think it's going to. You could have met those guys live, and if you still want to, we'll probably have some more opportunities for that. But really, let's get on kind of introducing our guys. So I guess I'm the head coach. I'm Sean Lorenzano. They call me Coach Lowe. Our associate head coach, defensive coordinator, and strength coordinator is Bobby Floyd. Our new offensive coordinator is Darian Walker. Our quarterback coach is Brandon Cantrell. Our wide receiver coach and our JV offensive coordinator is Jeff McElveen. Our varsity offensive line coach and our academic coordinator is Sam Mallard. Our varsity running back coach and our freshman head coach and freshman defensive coordinator is Akai Patterson. On the offensive side of the ball, that's new is Nate Joyner, getting promoted to tight ends coach on varsity. Derek McMichael, linebacker coach. All right. Varsity. Jelani Ellington, DB's coach, varsity. He'll be doing that with Coach Floyd. Fred Hamilton's our D-line coach, and Gary Ensminger is our assistant D-line coach on varsity. Thomas McElveen is coming back, the legend from our basketball team. Our head coach in basketball is going to be our JV head coach this year. Reed Hamilton is going to be our freshman linebacker running back coach. Cody Hohenberger is going to be our freshman O-line D-line coach. Kevin Whitfield is going to coach the quarterbacks and be offensive coordinator for the freshman team. Coach Dell Springs is going to be our JV O-line D-line coach. Jason Flood is going to be our offensive quality control guy, kind of utility guy. Jonathan Parker is going to be our defensive quality control guy, utility guy at all levels. Sandy Chapman's coming new. He's coming to our freshman DBs and wide receivers. Coach Larry McDonald is an old school guy here. He's coached before, and he's going to take over as our character coach. We do a lot of character development. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And Billy Brigman is going to be our equipment manager. Our athletic director is Taryn Floyd. Our athletic trainers are Jimmy Doc Rogers, Danielle Greenman, and Renetta Barksdale. Our team doctor is Dr. Sullivan at Roper. And if you don't have insurance or you need insurance for football season, see Ms. Greenman, and school insurance is available. Okay. All right, moving on. Again, we had coordinators talk last night about the schematic. Just understand defensively, we're going to be a hard-nosed defense. We're going to be tough. Coach is going to put him in the best position that he can possibly put him in to succeed. Fundamentals, fundamentals, fundamentals. Tackling, tackling, tackling. This is a violent sport. We want to maintain our level of intensity, and we are a very physical program. So we're going to play physically on defense and offense. Coach Walker's coming in new this year. He's got the touchdown club ready to rock and roll. He's going to spread and shred and throw that ball and do a good job doing it. So we're excited about him and excited about where we're headed offensively. We're interviewing right now for some special teams coordinators. So we'll announce that when that happens. Our mission, okay? Our program philosophies, our mission, all right, is to build the man, build the team, and to develop young men of high character, instill values of discipline and toughness, and build championships teams through relentless effort and accountability. We want to hold them accountable. We want to build the man. I want to build relationships with these guys. I want them to understand that it's not just about the game, but it's about character. It's about what you do when people are not looking. Our philosophy, again, hard-nosed football, blue-collar work ethic. I grew up very poor, very humble. Praise the Lord, that is the path that he put me on. Not everybody's on that path. But I remember my mom working late nights to the grind just to provide for us. And I have that same work ethic, and I'm going to instill that same work ethic in our football team. I think you can receive a white collar paycheck way later when you have a blue collar work ethic. So that's what we're going to we're going to preach to them. Brotherhood. All right. We're a team of brotherhood. We come first, not I. We come first. We will always out-hit, out-heart, and out-hustle our opponents, and that's going to be our objective all the time. Faith, all right? An FDHS acronym, faith. We got to believe in each other. We got to believe that we can win. We got to believe that we can get this done together. Discipline, attitude, and effort is what they control. You got the players control their attitude and their approach to the game. They control their effort every single snap. We're only going to allow their best. Humility, team over me. It's going to be team over me. It's got to be about us, all right, versus I. And then sacrifice. Sacrifice, we serve to lead. We serve our brothers. We serve our brothers by working hard. We serve our brothers by pushing each other. We serve our brothers by holding each other accountable. And we lead in the same way by example. Again, we're doing a lot of character development. Again, build the man, build the team, build the champion, build good fathers, build good husbands, build good leaders in our community. This is what we're after. This is what we're after. And this is how you're going to win a championship here at the Fort. All right. And I'm going to go over a couple different things just so you can kind of see them. And I'm going to click through, click back to team. So, hey, there you go. Just, I don't know. I'm not sure if you're seeing me or you're seeing the things. You should be seeing the graphics that I'm putting up. I'm going to put some more up right now. All right, we'll stop sharing that one and we'll go share a different one. I want to show you this real quick. Yes, right there. Give me a second, just bear with me. I'm trying to locate this. All right, I'm not sure if you can see this. I'm going to see if we can share it. Share. I'm just going to share the whole screen right now. All right. So yeah, so there's a couple different things I want to kind of show you. This will show the entire screen. That way you can kind of be easier. All right. Hopefully you can see everything. So first things first, we do just a character development program, and this is kind of, I wrote this program. It's got a lot of thematics with the Bible, but we don't do that in class. I do a Sunday virtual meeting where I'll do like a voluntary, if they want to come, voluntary Bible study that kind of incorporates the Bible in through this. But this is, and as you can see, it doesn't have to have it. So week 2, we talked about brotherhood, trust, and lost. All right, strength and unity through trials. We want to explore the power of our brotherhood, trust in one another, and exploring each of our tough losses. So how do we overcome adversity? How do we do it? We do it together. We do it through brotherhood. So I'm trying to get these guys to define some of these things and talk about some of these things so we can create that camaraderie together. So this is what we talk about in our Build a Man sessions. In the off season, we've done 7 weeks of Build a Man already, and we usually do it on Tuesday, Thursday. So that Coach Mack heads that up. As we get into the season, we'll probably start limiting the time we do on this and just keep it to one quick thematic. But we're still going to maintain this throughout the summer. I think it's big on character and big for the team. Another thing that we're doing, I'll show you real quick. Let me close out of this. Is the where are we at with it? Just had it open. Oh yeah, the 4D Blue Collar Olympics. So we get into these leadership groups, and they're probably groups of about 7 or 8 right now. You're looking at Team Faith, which is Broncos group, and they get points throughout the offseason. And so they earn. I think the prize this year is going to be a Nike jumpsuit or Nike jacket, customized, and then we're going to also. I'll have them over my house, and we'll cook them a steak dinner with steak and potatoes and all the stuff, all the fixings, and we really have a good party and a good time with that. So the team that wins that will have contributed to all these areas. So we're trying to hit more areas than just playing football. So they attend the leadership meetings right here. They get points. The report card, they get points. Community service, they get points. School events and social media, they get points. Swole points, which is and this is if they attend other games and they take pictures of it and they tweet it out. I want our football players known to be supporters of their school. Swole points is gains in the weight room. If they play a second sport, if they tutor somebody, if their teacher emails me and says, "Hey, Jimmy's doing good," all right, they get points. Fundraising, they get points, and then they also get points for each month as they do their attendance and they don't miss any workouts. So that's another incentive, and that's another way we try to incorporate character building into the curriculum. So let me go ahead and click back to the presentation. All right. Hopefully you guys can see all this, and I'm just going to keep that open so that we can. All right. Strength and conditioning. All right. Coach Floyd is our strength and conditioning coach. We are a year-round strength and conditioning program. We do not stop. We picked up right in December. We probably took a couple of weeks to just kind of stretch and decompress, but then we start right back in December and we go. We have different phases of what we do. Lifting heavy, then incorporating some conditioning and sprinting and speed work in there. There's really no need for you to go get a ton of extra work done, pay a strength coach. We're certified. We know what we're doing. We're getting it done. They're getting stronger. And we develop our team, our sense of our team spirit, our camaraderie in the weight room. So it's going to be mandatory. We have workouts all summer long, Monday through Thursday. They're going to be in the morning, and I'll go over the calendar with you in a little bit. But yeah, so weight room is essential. It's mandatory. They need to do it to prevent injuries. They need to do it to excel and to dominate on the field. So, and leaders will emerge, and team bonding is established when we do this. So it's a big part of what we do, and it's where we build the foundations. Foundations of discipline and brotherhood and integrity. So we want to make sure we're in the weight room all the time. Okay. Let's kind of go on. All right. So before I hit the calendar, I want to kind of go over the academic expectations. And I will do that. Yeah. So our academic expectations, you need to understand I just pulled all of their transcripts for the varsity, the fourth period class, guys that are college, almost college ready and everything. And we've got to make sure that we're on their transcripts. So on a transcript, you have actually two GPAs. I would pull one up here, but it's got sensitive information. So you've got your weighted South Carolina GPA, which is inflated. Okay, so there's a lot of kids will come home and say, "Mom, look at my GPA. It's a 3.2." It's not. It's not. No college. There's only maybe one or two colleges in South Carolina that'll take that GPA. That GPA is not really acceptable. Then the next to it, you have their regular GPA. Okay, with their unweighted stuff on there. That's more realistic, and that's what they're going to use for graduation. Okay, and it includes all of their classes, all of them. Then, if your kid and your child is NCAA bound, and their goal is to play college football, they have to have a core GPA, which a lot of people didn't know about. I know a lot. We have guys that had scholarship offers getting ready to get out there right now, and we found their core GPA to be lacking, and they have to take certain classes. I'm going to pull something up for you so you can understand that. See it a little bit. Where are we at with it? Here we go. All right. So this is a Division I worksheet. I went ahead and I did this worksheet for all the fourth period boys. So if your kid is on the varsity and in a fourth period class, they have this done already. I entered stuff in. So I will have this available for you on SportsU. But what you do is you type in their class. So I'll just type in class 1 for now. English. We'll type in English 1. English 1. Okay. And they should get a full credit for that. And that types in, and it's going to calculate on the side. And then the letter grade comes, and the point system comes from here. So 4 is an A, 3 is a B, 2 is a C, 1 is a D. So let's just go ahead and type in, let's type in a 4. Okay. So that Jimmy got an A in English 1. Okay. And I'm not going to fill all these out, but their core GPA means core classes: English, math, science, an extra year in English or math. So they have to take one extra one. Social studies or social science, 2 years, and other academic courses. Those courses have to be one of these type of courses. So there's 4 years required for totaling out. So as you can see, as you enter things in, you need 16 credits, and then the little criteria is down here to play college football. 16 credits. All right. And it'll calculate down here as you enter stuff in the transcript. And then the GPA needs to be a 2.3. Now, each individual institution will dictate that, but the NCAA minimum requirement is 2.3. Okay, so let's just add. We'll add algebra class, algebra 1. We'll just add it there for now. It gets 1 credit. Okay, but he got a D in it, which gives him 1 point. He drops to a 2.5 just from 1 D. All right. Now let's add algebra 2 and let's add a C to it. So that's 2 points. Okay. He dropped to a 2.3. Now, if you keep adding more A's, it'll counterbalance that. But C's and D's, they're not going to be eligible once you add these core 16 credits in. So it's essential that you guys understand this and that you guys can function in this thing. So if you have any questions, give me a call, and I can go over this stuff with you. But we're going to hold them to academic standards that they probably haven't been held to before, and we're going to do that because we love them, because they're our guys, and we want to see their futures. We want to see them playing ball in the future if that's their goal. And we see them graduate high school. So we also do a study hall during ILT. Anybody that has a D or an F, and this is the criteria, a D or an F and has missing assignments. Missing assignments show that they're lazy. They're not, they just haven't, they're guys that have 15 missing assignments and have D's and F's. So ILT is a requirement for those guys. If they don't come to ILT, they have to run. If they're going to a tutor during ILT, they have to let us know. Let Coach Mallard know. He's in charge. Coach Mallard's our academic coordinator. So that we know that they're going to a tutor. They get credit for it. They don't have to run. our goal is to make sure we eliminate missing assignments. They have to get the assignments turned in. That gives us the best fighting chance for them to be successful. So sorry, the bell is ringing and I'm recording. And if they don't, study hall is there for them to do the missing assignments. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of our academic support team, and we're going to stay on them and we're going to hold them accountable 100% of the time. Okay, so that's our academics. See Coach Mallard, and I'll put his email up there. I'll email you his email as well if you have any questions. Let's see. Again, last thing about academics, your child needs to enter the NCAA clearinghouse, not NCSA, NCAA. All right. And that clearinghouse will dictate their eligibility for college football. It's free to create the account now as a youngster. Once they enter their junior and senior year, they need to solidify the account, and they need to, there is a fee, small fee. I think it's $100. It can be waived if you're on free or reduced lunch or if you're need-based. So just check with your guidance counselor on that. Okay. So that's academics. Let's go over the calendar. So we're going to switch gears and we're going to go over to Sports U. So Sports U is an app that I will be using. I do not want to send any more emails out. I think this is way better. So the app is for Dorchester football, and you have the scan link. Again, I'm going to go ahead and just share this right now. We'll go ahead and add members, and I'll go ahead and just download a PDF real quick for you so you can, actually it's right here. So you can, so go to Sports U, all right, and then enter the access code SX68-9B5B, all right, and that will bring you to our group, okay? I'll leave this up for a second. Go to Sports U on the app, download the app, and you can click the Scantron or the QR code right there, all right? I'm gonna leave it up for a second. All right, now in Sports U, there's a lot of features, and on your phone it may look a little bit different. I can see all the members that have joined so far, which is awesome, and then hopefully there'll be a lot more that join on this. This is really just for me to communicate with you, so you can DM questions, but I'm going to turn the ability for you to make comments on here off, but you can go ahead and probably go ahead and DM me on here too as well if you have any questions. But all right, so first things first, there is a calendar on here, and when you get, this is mine because I've got a lot of different calendars, but you'd have one. It's kind of like Google Calendar, so you'll have one that you have on there unless you have multiple sports and you use Sports U a bunch. So today's the 17th, and it'll tell you exactly what is going on, and you can click forward just like any calendar and see what's going on for the year. So our whole year calendar is on here. I'm not going to go over it right now, but it gives you a good idea of where we're headed and what we're doing for the summer months and all that. Okay, so just double check this, click on each thing so you can plan vacations and all that stuff. Okay, we'll click back to let me get back to 4D football. All right, so on the computer it has files. On your deal, it's on your phone, it's probably one of the tabs as well. Everything that you need is going to be in this file folder. I'm going to have like I have the meeting presentation from last night. I'm going to upload this presentation called meeting video. It'll probably be in the videos section. So if you click on media, and then there's going to be videos, I'll drop this link on there. Hopefully it should work. If not, I'll just drop the link into the feed, which all the messages come from. Okay. So I put hello was our test message yesterday. But I'll go ahead and delete that and add a new one. But all the files you need, the football schedule are there, the sponsorship package there, the program expectations are there, okay? So you can kind of see all the interactions and all the things that are going on with that. Again, media, you'll have pictures I'll post up here and things like right there on media, you've got all the important links. So if you miss that, you can click on important links and you'll have all the QR codes that you needed for the program, okay? So Sports U, how we're going to communicate. It's what we're going to use from now on. Okay, so get up and join up on Sports U. Again, there is a chain of communication I want to follow. Let me click back so you can see me. chain of communication I want to follow. You know, if it's an issue, wait 24 hours to talk to me. Okay. If it's after a game, we're all passionate. Sorry, the bell's ringing again. Give it a second. We're all passionate. We all have a lot of energy during football games. So if it's something that that you have on your mind, let's wait 24 hours for me to clear my head, you to clear your head, and let's talk reasonably and amicably about everything. And then we'll solve the issues. Um, I do not want you pulling my assistant coaches aside. Um, I'm the head coach. Come talk to me, and I'll interview them, and I'll find out what the situation is, and then we'll if we need to meet together, then we'll meet together. But make sure you talk to me. Wait 24 hours to talk to me. Email me. Set up an appointment time. Don't just drop in a field. Practices are not open practices. I don't want people out at practice. It's not like it was in Pop Warner. Hang on, let me give it a chance. Count down at school.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And one of the reasons why I don't do open practices is just custody battles. I've ran into situations where a parent wasn't supposed to have contact with a child and they're watching football practice. I don't want parents watching practice, so practice is closed. If there's a special request, a grandmother in town for one day and wants to watch, just email me or send me a message on SportsU. As long as I know about it, I know who to expect. We'll make some accommodations for that, but practice is going to be closed for the most part. Again, let's just all be respectful to each other. You know, we're all about the kids. We want to see their best 4 years here at the fort. So let's make sure that we are all respectful to each other and all professional when it comes to communication. Let's see, what else do we got? So we went over postseason, went over calendar. Let's click on the game schedule because that is in SportsU. So if you go to SportsU, you'll find the game schedule. I'm going to go ahead and click on, let's see, it's going to be on this one. Nope, on this one. There we go. So the game schedule for this year, again, the JV schedules pretty much mirrors the varsity, but the freshman schedule does not. So just kind of follow along. We open up August 8th with a scrimmage against Berkeley. It's going to be more like a practice session, but you're all more than welcome to come. Somerville for the showdown. It's going to be at Somerville High School. Beaufort away, Goose Creek at home, Stratford away, South Florence at home. We've got a bye week in the middle there. We play White Knoll at home, and then we get into region play with Ashley Ridge at home, West Ashley away, James Island away, Stall at home, and Somerville away. I'll have all the theme nights out so you guys are aware of what's going on with that. JV pretty much mirrors it. And then freshman, again, the transition between middle school to high school now, there is no B team that incorporates 7th, 8th, and 9th. It's only a 9th grade team. And not many teams outside of DD2 have adopted that in the low country. So we're having to go get games. This is the model that the upstate teams use. So we're having to go get games up north, upstate stuff too. So we're going to open with the JV scrimmage, JV and freshman scrimmage at Ashley Ridge. And then we'll turn around and play Ashley Ridge in a real game at home. Then we got Manning. We've got, we're going to go away to Manning. We're going to play May River at home, Somerville twice. We'll play them away that time. We'll have a bye in the middle. We'll play White Knoll away, Ashley Ridge away. And then we've got 2 bye weeks. I'm trying to find games there. It's just hard to find games right now without having to travel like 4 hours, 3 hours. So we'll go away to Camden. We'll play Somerville again. So Ashley Ridge twice, Somerville twice, and then we've got some games in between there, and I'm trying to find one more. So that's our game schedule. Again, don't schedule stuff on game days. Try not to schedule doctor's appointments and things during practice. Teachers will let you make up a bunch of work. I know I'll never deny a kid the ability to make up work, but we definitely need them at practice. You're never going to get that practice time and that prep time against Somerville back. We just won't get it back. We need them there. We need them at practice. We need them active, and we need them learning and preparing. So let's see where else we got. Get back to the we went over the calendar. Let's see. All right. Expectations in the handbook. So I'm going to kind of go over this with you. You have the full handbook in the link section I sent you. I'm going to try to go over just the like a quick abbreviation of what you can expect from the coaches and what can you expect from what we expect from the players and you. So again, a blue collar football team means we work for everything. Nothing is given. There's no entitlement. We want to get that out of our brain that you know we're Fort D and it's just going to be given to us. Absolutely not. We work for it. We're disciplined for it. Our attitude and effort dictate everything. We build the man, we build the team. So understand that. Kind of went over that with you. As coaches, we want to be leaders of men. We want to set the tone for the program with our actions, words, and presence. We will talk. We will be passionate, and there's going to be things that slip out. But I'll tell you right now, we want to hold ourselves accountable and demand excellence with our mouth, with the way we approach kids, with the way we love on your kids, with the relationships we build. So it is a priority for us to keep it professional and clean. All right. We will lead by example. We're going to show up on time if we expect the kids to. We're going to be prepared if we expect the kids to. We're going to be professional, and these are non-negotiables, and children should be the same way. Okay. Build relationships is our big goal. We want to teach, we want to mentor, we want to develop. We want to invest in these young men beyond football, academics, family futures. If you guys need something, we are a big community. Nobody should be going without. If there's some, email me if something's going on down at the house and you need something. If you need some food, if you need this, if you need that, we'll help you. We're family, and we're not going to just preach family. We're going to show family. We're going to be action people about family. So, and every player needs to know that we believe in them. And it's down to the kids that don't play. Sometimes you're not going to play. If you are athletically not better than the guy in front of you at this level, you're going to be developing. You're not going to play as much. You've got to show that you can physically play, mentally contribute, and be a great teammate and really be better than the guy that's in front of you. Okay. There are a lot of details in the parent plan handbook of the expectations from level to level, varsity, from JV to freshman, and the development that's going to occur. So please go in there. I'm going to keep it short on here. So effort and toughness. We're not going to walk on the field. We're not going to take shortcuts. There's no excuses. Every rep and every drill matters. And we want to be done with maximum intensity. If you want to know what's going to take your child off of the playing field and put them on the bench, it will be a lack of intensity. It will be a lack of repping every drill with intensity. All right. We teach mental and physical toughness. Again, we don't want the kids to break under pressure. There is a lot going on in a football game. A lot. You got people that are yelling against you, people yelling for you, referees against you, adverse situations, and we've got to battle back through all of this emotion and all this mental stuff going on and play and physically play harder and play mentally tougher. So we're going to teach them that. We're going to put them in adverse situations. We're going to teach the game, technique, assignment, execution. We're going to teach it. We're going to adapt, and we're never going to compromise our identity. We're going to control the line of scrimmage. Okay. Player expectations. Be a man of character. Do what's right on and off the field. Do what's right when nobody's looking. Respect your coaches, teammates, and teachers and family. I don't want to hear that things at home are going bad. He's not doing his job at home, and he's being rude to his parents and teachers. We're going to take care of that. We're going to take care of that. Work like a champion. Show up early. Stay late. Give your best effort every day. The weight room and film room are essential, and we're going to ask a lot of them. They're going to have to learn film, watch film, study film, all that stuff, and get on the practice field. All right. They got to be coachable. They can't just throw their hands up and be like, I don't understand. Well, I'm trying to teach you. So, they've got to respond to criticism with action and not bad attitudes. Okay. They got to play relentless and with relentless effort. Okay. No taking any plays off. All right. Effort is controllable. It is non-negotiable. They can control their effort. They got to be a great teammate. I don't want no selfishness, no drama, no complaining. We're a family. We fight together. We win together. So we got to pick each other up, and we got to hold each other accountable. Finishing everything. Every drill, every rep, we got to finish. We don't hold back. We don't quit. Even when we're tired, we fight hard. Okay. Just non-negotiables and team rules real quick. I'm going to fly through them. Zero tolerance violations, drugs, alcohol, stealing, any illegal activity. Social media where there's guns and money and all that stuff, take it off. College coaches are watching it. I'm watching it. District officials are watching it. Don't get in any trouble because of social media. Don't get in any trouble because they want to get high for a minute or drink or get drunk or steal anything, we'll kick you off the team for that. And I don't want to kick anybody off the team. All right. So watch what we do. Disrespecting a coach or a teammate or school staff or administration will result in disciplinary action. Quitting the team, walking out on practice, a lack of effort will reassess your whole role on the team. No call, no show, no play. If I don't hear from you, you will not play. All right. If there's an emergency, I need to get a call from your parents. Accountability system, missed practice, late arrival, poor effort, breaking the team rules. It's going to result in disciplinary action. We're a first, second, and third offense team. Okay. First offense, you're going to get extra work. You have a conversation and a call home. Second offense, you're going to lose reps. I'm going to call home. We're going to meet with your parents. You're going to lose playing time. And we're going to discuss the third offense because there's going to be a removal from the team if there's a third offense. Okay. A possible removal from the team, depending on what it is. So understand how we're going to discipline. Okay. We don't make excuses. If you're late, you run. If you show poor effort, you run. If you break a rule, you run. Discipline makes champions. All right. And the weight room is non-negotiable. Attendance is mandatory. No wasted reps, no wasted time. We train like we play. Be early and prepared. Be locked in. No walking, no loafing, no standing around. We move with urgency, and every drill has a purpose. Every drill we need to execute with discipline. Okay. On game days, we play with class. We play tough, and we play relentless. No penalties. No talking to officials. No losing composure. Every man plays with his for his brothers. We fight for the name that's on the front of our jersey. Okay. I don't want. Oh, I'm not getting the ball. I'm pissed. I don't want to play no more. Man, we kick people off for that. I'm not messing with that. We're all about each other. The game plan will work itself out. Academics, you are student athlete. Academics come first. I already talked about academics. No failing grades, no missed assignments, no discipline issues in school. If you don't handle your business in the classroom, you just won't play. We'll get the next man up. All right. The Fort Dorchester way, we are not an entitled program. We're a blue-collar program, relentless, high-character football team. We work harder than our opponents. We fight longer than our opponents, and we finish stronger than our opponents. And this is why we win at Fort Dorchester. Faith, fight, and finish. We're stronger together. So that's a quick overview of the handbook and expectations. And I think we're almost done with the presentation. So if I forgot anything, I'll send it out again. I do want to go over something. Booster Club. Let me click back on my video. So Booster Club is essential. And Booster Club is not just about money. It's not just about giving. It's about giving time. We want to make these best 4 years. We want to make these 4 years the best 4 years. We don't want to just survive. We want to thrive. And so we need you guys. Like we need you. The kids need you to make the experience good. I'm going to coach football. I'm going to give them the necessities that they need. The wants they need, they're going to come from you guys. If you guys if they want this and want that, I need your help. There's I had coaches that would cook a team meal for the kids for the night before a game, come serve the team meal, coach a game, get ready for a varsity game the next night. And it's just, we can't do it all. And if we're going to be good at certain things and great at certain things, let us coach. Help us with all the other logistics stuff. That's what Booster Club is all about. So join the Booster Club, participate in the Booster Club. I'll put up Coach Dell Springs is the president, Coach Nikki Bradford is the secretary. I'll put their info on here, their email info as well. You can email them with questions. And we'll send stuff out for Booster Club. But join. I'm gonna tell you now, kind of moving into Booster Club. At a Booster Club handles sponsorships, and sponsorships are our biggest. Like our biggest sponsor right now is Stokes Mazda. And let me kind of click on this sponsorship deal here. So I'm gonna show you. So again, this is the pamphlet, and this is on SportsU. You can download it, and I'll put it in the email of this presentation. But I give this to the sponsors. All right. It just gives a lot of demographic stuff. All right. We have a brand new Jumbotron. All of these little spots on here, I hope you see my arrow. All these little spots not only just play the video, but we can make 15 or 20 little ads on here, including the permanent ads that are at the bottom. So we can play TV commercials. We've got a brand new, check this picture out. We got a brand new TV studio that they built. I teach the class. All right. So we can interview sponsors. We can bring them up and they can talk about how much they love Fort Dorchester and talk about their business for a little bit. And then we can air that on the Jumbotron. That's all in the packages that we've got. I do a coach's show here in the studio that we air on YouTube and all the social medias. We have A-frames that we set up on the field. There are just different levels of sponsorship. We have banners that we sell and we have billboards that we sell, including the digital billboards and the videos. So again, we cater to what the business needs and what they want, their level of interest. Again, an average attendance at Fort is about 5,000 to 7,000. A maximum attendance at a big playoff game, a Somerville game, 10 to 12, standing room only. All right. So we've got all these PA reads and fence banners and Jumbotron. So this is what I'm going to ask y'all to do. Okay. There are different levels of sponsorships that include different things. Like this partner sponsor, they're flooded. If you saw Mazda, they flooded with banners and TV ads and announcements and all that stuff. They pay for that. Okay. So just have, what I would like you to do is take, and I'm going to actually require you to do this. Every family, this is the minimum. Let's sell a minimum banner. I don't want to have to start charging for football. Softball charges, soccer charges. A lot of teams charge. I don't want to charge for football. What I'm going to ask you to do is go ahead and take this, just like ask the kids to not have any missing assignments. Just take this with you to your job and give it to your supervisor or your boss. All right. Let them pick what they want. If they don't pick anything, they don't pick anything. And then take it upon yourselves, please, to walk around your community, the places you go to eat all the time, the places you get your hair did, nails done, things like that. Your pet, your groomer, your doctor's office. You got relationships with these people. Take it in there. But I'm going to require each of you, I'm going to kind of do a checklist. Hey, we got to sell banners. And I'll give you credit for the banner. Or we're going to have to start charging for football. So I don't want to do that. So if you could go ahead and make sure you text a community banner out. We're going to give it, today's the 17th. We're going to go ahead and give 4 weeks. So on May 17th, we're going to go back and check. I'm going to go down the list of each kid and each parent and see if we have sponsorship sold by then. We want to make sure each parent sells a sponsorship, at least a banner, Okay. So please take this to your places that you frequent, places that you utilize, doctor's offices, all that stuff. Bring this in there. Try to sell a community banner. They get a lot out of it too. So we're gonna put them on the website. They're going to get two complimentary tickets. They're going to get social media shots out. They're going to get a PA read for once, and then they're going to get a stadium banner that stays up the entire season. So please help us out. There's a lot of needs. I take the kids to let me click on this for a second. Last year we did a Remember the Titans camp. Took about 60 kids up to UNC Pembroke, rented the whole facility, ate some good food, got down in campfires and really got to know the boys, bonded as a team, did a lot of football stuff, a lot of character building. It cost $9,000 to take the kids there. I want to do that. I want to do that every year. We've got our college bus tour going this summer. I'm taking the kids to 4 colleges: the University of Charleston Southern University, University of South Carolina, the Citadel Military College of South Carolina. I got in trouble one time for not saying it right. I think that's right. And then we're going to take them to Newberry College for a camp. So we'll go big man camps, and 7-on-7 teams going to go to that. We want to do a college bus tour. We want to get the kids excited. We want to get them exposed to universities so that they can get college scholarship offers. So, we do a lot of that stuff. And it takes money. Right now we have a broken 5-man sled. So it's in 2 pieces. We got a 3-man and a 2-man. So we can't push a 5-man right now. We need things. We don't have silver spoon. We don't have, the district doesn't pay for anything. Only money we get is what we sell at the gate and then what we fundraise for. So we need it. So please take it serious. Help us out. Take it to your bosses, supervisors. You're going to have access to all that stuff. So please help us out with this. Let me go review and make sure I'm not missing anything for this presentation. Total boosters. I think we got everything. Again, Sports U is how we're going to communicate. So log into that. I appreciate your time. I appreciate all that you do. I appreciate your children. I love working with them. I'm excited about this season. Let's get it, baby. Fort hits. All right. And again, every time I talk to the kids in the group, we end with blue collar. So I'm going to end it with you. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Blue collar boys, blue collar. Thank you. Have a good night.